So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll run. This is Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Here comes 3rd and 6. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. First and 10. The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On second down, here's Milton. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll go once more with Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun is Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hot. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Niners are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, here's Hall. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd down, 3 to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the option, here's Hall. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Tress Way now. He's on for the 2nd time. They try to get something inside the 10. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Deron Bland.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 34.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerability,
and he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown San Francisco. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Milton. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Throwing on second down is Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing is Milton. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points?
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. London brought in motion. Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Throwing, Milton. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Milton going to look to throw it again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
To throw once more, here's Milton. That's complete. Komet with the catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the...
And he's in. Cole Komet, touchdown Chiefs. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes Hill on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Hall. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and 6. Back to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Second and a yard. They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is caught. What a throw. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, 49ers. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Now, deep ball for London. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Niners 17, Chiefs 7.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. run with Brooks to begin this drive. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. London brought in motion. Milton to the air on 2nd down. To the left side, he's got Komet. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he gets run out of bounds, a short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
2nd and 7. To the air, it's Milton. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Try and throw with Milton. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will score. Cole Komet, touchdown KC. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. from the 50. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 47-yard line.
Riggs. 19 tight.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. There's that man again. Another catch.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it right here with Brooks. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Milton. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Milton. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
London brought in motion. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 12-yard line.
A carry now for Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Milton. Oh, all alone, the tight end commit. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
Next to score, Niners 24, Chiefs 21. Anders Robinson to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's Milton. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun is Milton. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Go street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and, Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
And that is no good. He missed it. That could have significant consequences. They're unable to stretch the lead out to a field goal. They're up only 2. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
20-yard pickup.
Milton to the air on second down. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and he's able to bring him down for a big sack.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
18 Cardinal.
On fourth down, here's Milton. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Milton. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up for first and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL